As many of you know, our new president's first month in office has been a veritable festival of fiction, falsehood, and fabrication. President Trump began things by lying to the American people about the size of his crowds, and then moved on to lying directly or through his various spokespeople about everything from the murder rates and the media not reporting terror attacks to the horrible and entirely fictional massacres in Bowling Green and Sweden. The American people are even having to spend untold amounts of money on a pointless investigation into voter fraud because the president decided to pull an alternative fact right out of his ass and claim that 3 to 5 million undocumented immigrants and others voted illegally in the 2016 election. Of course, opponents of the president are completely freaking out at this unprecedented stream of subterfuge and slander, and rightly so. But the remedy proposed by mostly liberals and progressives is so wrong-headed and naive, it makes me want to scream. They want the American people to step up and speak truth to power. Ridiculous. My friends, there is only one way to deal with this level of bullshit. We have to fight liar with liar, even if we didn't start the liar. Our victory in the Cold War wasn't secured by standing around and exposing the lies of the Soviets' propaganda. We fought back with our own propaganda and built arsenals of ammo so stupid the Soviets couldn't even keep up. And that's what we have to do here. Every lie told by the Trump administration must be met with an even bigger lie from our side, until they realize that we can match them bullshit for bullshit. So with that in mind, here's the news of the day. After only 1 month in office, the near-perfect economy left by President Obama is now completely in ruins. That's right, Donald Trump has taken his giant hands and strangled our economy to the point where economists are now suggesting that a recovery may not even be possible. In only 30 days, our unemployment rate has gone from 4.9% to 57.2%, which is why you've been seeing these massive crowds demonstrating against the Trump administration. They're all out of work. They've got nothing better to do. The good news is our immigration problems have been solved, as nearly 100 million Americans have immigrated to Canada looking for work, free health care, and a president who can explain quantum computing. Speaking of immigration, the Congressional Budget Office now estimates that building a wall on America's southern border will cost taxpayers roughly $325 trillion, for which President Trump has agreed to pay personally from the sales of Make America Great Again hats and t-shirts, which were made in China, until he can figure out how to get Mexico or perhaps Peru to pay him back. Of course, this massive downturn in the economy has led to an unprecedented spike in violent crime, with the murder rate going from less than 5 per 100,000 when Obama left office to nearly 100,000 per 100,000 murders just 30 days later. If you're alive, call me, because there's no one left in roughly a 100-mile radius. Apparently, Trump couldn't find a way to end this American carnage. I survived only because I prayed to God, and he chose to save me above others. He's always been there for me. You know that. I don't have to tell you. But if he's also been there for you, perhaps we can get together, have a drink or something, maybe watch a movie. And that's the way it alternatively is. I'm Brian Dalton, the enemy of the American people, and I was given that information. I don't know. Good night, and better luck.